Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a flip through for you of my 3 latest journals, and these are all the same size. The details will be in my Etsy shop, and these should be listed later today after this video goes up. So I just wanted to pop on here and show them to you. They're all very similar in the way they're designed, but they have different colors and different fabrics, things like that. So this one is the Cardinal birds, and then I have the Camellia, which is flowers, and then I have the butterflies. So I'll start with the flowers, and the inspiration for these came from these first day of issue envelopes that I've had. I have quite a few of them, and so I took one in each theme, and I pulled them out when I bought some other envelopes, some bigger envelopes from a thrift store, so you can see that the journal is made from an envelope. So the envelope is this size. And the first day of issue envelopes matched the size of this perfectly. I didn't have to cut a thing. So that's how these journals were born. And so I've taken this envelope and attached it on the outer cover. So when you open it inside, that flap creates a tuck spot. And so here, when you open this, you've got a pocket here and then a pocket here, which is from the actual envelope, and I've enforced it with this floral fabric and some paper inside to make this sturdier. So you've got this beautiful lace on here, and this floral fabric wraps around to the back. So most of the pockets in these journals are either on the outside, so pocket, pocket, there's a pocket here, there's a pocket here, and a pocket here. So you've got lots of pockets on the actual cover, and inside on the front and back cover there is a pocket and a tuck spot as well. But throughout the journal I haven't created too many pockets because there are so many everywhere else. And these are created as they're a little bit chunky, so this one does kind of stick out a little bit, but I have reinforced these with cardboard. So the envelope, there's cardboard underneath here. So this one has the thickest cardboard, so it is a little chunkier. But these were created so that you could take them along with you if you like. They're perfect for throwing in a bag or your purse. And I had someone request that I make some smaller journals, so that's also where these came from. So inside there's a tuck spot with a few pieces of ephemera, and this is a things to do today list. So this could also be a little planner that you take with you and plan out things or write down lists as you go. This beautiful lacy fabric creates a pocket on some avocado dyed paper. And the back is a pocket with, this is really super old dictionary page, so I've just backed it with some tea stain grid paper. So that's a little journaling card. And these are beautiful floral bags. I think they're one of my favorite things that I've found. And some vintage botanicals, more avocado dyed paper with some botanical torn image here, and vintage kindergarten ledger paper, vintage botanicals and vintage ledger. So this one is heavy on the pinks and the florals, some collage here. And this is a floral pocket that I've reinforced inside as well, so it's sturdy. And some fabric along the edge of that. The center is these darling little bunnies, and it says, "The beauty of nature is often a quiet companion, always a source for joy and renewal." So each journal has a little flip up of this fabric. That was hard to say. And it has the tab on the bottom, so this is a Williamsburg fabric. Very beautiful fabric, and they each have a different color in them. Another pocket there, some collaging with fabric, and lots of writing space, beautiful fabric on the edge here. Lots of writing space for you to use. You could also collage over this and write on top of that if you like. And then the back is the avocado dyed paper with this beautiful bag and some lace at the bottom that peeks through back here. So in the back, each one has a pocket, and I've included a beautiful vintage card so that if you're out and about and you want to write a letter, you have something in there that you can use. So that is the Camellia. And moving on, we'll go with the birds next. And same setup, so I'm just going to flip through. There's cheesecloth and a label here, so you could name your journal or you could put your information. And there's some beaded trim here with the same kind of inside. So pocket, pocket. This one has one pocket here, and it has a things to do and this beautiful bird image. And on the back there is an eyelet pocket here and a wallpaper library card with a piece of journaling paper there for you to use inside. So when you open this one up, this one has a little bird. These are really old from a sticker album that I've detached. And the list paper here. So we start off with vintage botanicals and these vintage tickets with florals. This one is going to have more reds in it, a little bit deeper colors, but greens and lots of botanicals, of course. So here's that other flip of fabric, and this one is in the greens. This is a collage here with a tiny little tuck, and I've stuck another ticket in there. This is some beautiful lace that is just on the edge there with some botanical. Vintage ledgers, vintage paper. This is a really pretty paper with the reds, and I've stitched some lace trim down the side. Vintage ledger. Lots of vintage papers here and lots of writing room. And here I've taken this fabric and I've created a pocket here and put a bookmark in there for you to use. And then this right here is a pocket as well. And I've just reinforced it with some ledger paper that matches this because that paper is kind of thin. So on this side you've got lace trim here and the fabric from this wrapped around. Vintage wallpaper, vintage book pages, some of that Williamsburg fabric here, and it's actually quite thick right here, so it's very sturdy page. And then it wraps up with some vintage botanical, some trim, and there's some lace peeking out right here attached to the back. And the insides are lined with cardstock, and this one has a vintage bird postcard. So you could write a letter to your pen pal or a friend when you're out and about with this one. And then number 3 is the butterfly. I just thought these envelopes were so pretty, and I just love that this all came together like this. I think they're really darling little journals, and I hope that you all like them. So this one has all the butterflies, and here's a label here if you'd like to write on that or leave it plain with cheesecloth behind. So opening this one, again, you've got a pocket, and here is a beautiful lace pocket. And I chose this lace because it's very, it's kind of thin and wispy, and I've backed it with cardstock, so it is sturdy, but it reminds me of butterfly wings, so that's why I chose that one. And you've got this beautiful tag in here, and on the back, same kind of pocket with a little library card pocket tucked in there. So inside on this tuck spot, you've got one of those stickers, and this one is a butterfly, and some writing papers in here in that list paper. Vintage botanicals with a ticket tab. Tea stain pages. Love this. I love how the botanicals there with the lace sticking out behind it on the edge. The lace forms a tuck spot over here with that really old dictionary paper as a journaling card. And again, lots of writing room. And here's that little flip up on this butterfly calendar page. And it tells you that's a Williamsburg fabric. This one is a beautiful coral color. So lots of writing room. This is the pocket here from a little paper pocket, and I've just collaged on it. Some beautiful stationery and vintage wallpaper. This is really old, the Wen stores, and it's actually an envelope. I didn't, or a pocket, I guess, well, an envelope. I didn't mess with that because it's a little bit ripped, so you can use it as a tuck spot or you can open it up and use it as a pocket. A little more collaging with a label. This is actually the back of one of those vintage tickets. And again, the fabric on the edge. Little collage work here. Tiny little painting piece of paper. And a little lace here. And we finish off in the back with this beautiful card. So each card in the back coordinates with the journal. So those are my 3 journals, if I can get that back in there, and they will be listed in my Etsy shop soon, and I hope you all enjoyed this flip through, and I hope you like them, and I hope they inspired you. So I'll see you next time. Bye.